Now, time for Fox Carolina weather. Weather Rate certified most accurate local forecast.
Well, it's nice to have a quiet night for a change. There is no rain in the upstate, just a little bit of light rain around Buncombe County over toward Haywood and Madison counties tonight, scattered sprinkles elsewhere. So we'll get a nice break into late tonight, early tomorrow, but then we have to watch for our next system. In fact, it's a frontal boundary that's draped across the southeast. It's going to be lifting to the north, and as it does, it's going to encounter some energy in our area, enough to where we could see some heavy downpours, thunder, as well as strong wind, and can't even rule out an isolated tornado, but that's going to be on the lower end of the threats, but just something we've got to keep in mind tomorrow. Here's a look at FUTURECAST. Just getting right to it. Light showers possible around 10 a.m. in portions of our area. We'll keep some clouds around, which hopefully will keep it a bit more stable into the afternoon, but still most of the models show us building up some storm energy into the late day. Here's 5 p.m. light showers, but some heavier downpours out to the west. That all rides in, and there we go. This will be the peak of our heavier rain, but remember, at least it's going to move tomorrow. We're not going to see the heavy rain sit over the same locations, but this still could aggravate some of the flooding that we've seen, but quickly moves out. And then we're left with a dry Saturday morning. By the afternoon, much less intense, but we will still have a pop-up shower or two possible in parts of the mountains and upstate. So about a 20 to 30% chance of rain the second half of Saturday, and a lower severe weather threat too. So tomorrow we're going to be watching for a moderate flood threat. Basically, just because the ground is so saturated doesn't mean it's going to rain all day, but just a quick downpour could cause some issues. Low hail threat and tornado threat, but can't be ruled out. And we'll have a moderate threat for some damaging wind with any storm that develops. Isolated severe storms, that's the category we're in at this point, the lowest end of the scale, but we'll see if that gets ramped up going into tomorrow. We don't need any more rain. Look at this. Almost 39 inches of rain for the year so far. We have a surplus in the upstate of over 20 inches. I had to check that 3 times today to make sure it was correct. That is crazy. So we could use a few dry days in our future. Unfortunately, we have rain chances for a while. 60s in the upstate for the most part right now, 60 in the Asheville area. Tonight, 59 degrees, and then we'll get down into the mid-50s in western North Carolina. Stepping through the day tomorrow, it'll get into the 70s as it looks right now. So it won't be a hot day, but it'd be kind of nice in the middle to late afternoon, but that's right around when those showers and storms will roll in. So here's a look at your rating the day. We're going to give it a 6, keeping it in the yellow zone since we're not looking at widespread severe weather, but it's a day to be on guard for sure because of the fact that a few storms could get strong late day. Heading into Saturday and Sunday, just that classic summertime pattern where we'll have a few showers and storms pop toward the late afternoon and evening, and that pattern will carry into Memorial Day. But if you've got to grill out or you plan to go to the pool, don't worry, just keep your eye to the sky, and of course, if you hear that rumble of thunder, get yourself inside. Of course, you'll want to check in on the morning news from 4:30 to 9 for the latest on your forecast and that threat for storms as we go into the day on Friday.